Surprised that you've been able to make a good living playing a musical instrument, or is this just something that was a natural extension of your love for the instrument?
I actually never thought of it as making a good living or even a living. I just thought of it as the way to live. I love the cello. I didn't see there really being any other way to being this happy in life other than having the cello and music as part of my life. So at about age 12 is when I decided that I was going to try to survive and figure out a way to have the cello be that for me. And I've been doing it ever since.
Well, let's talk about this cello, because this is an amazing instrument. Tell me about it, because I know it's a new one, right?
You know, my grandfather actually went, he's deceased now, but he went up to my mother a few years before he died and said, you know, you make very reasonably good money, and why can't you afford to buy Zuill a new cello and not a used cello? This cello was made in 1693 in Venice, Italy, by a man named Matteo Goffriller. And Matteo Goffriller was considered by most people to be the cellist's cello maker. It's a very earthy sound, very large instrument, and cellists love them.
And Bach was 8 years old in Europe, and this cello could have actually inspired
That's kind
him.
of crazy, because it's essentially kind of like the conversation of the chicken or the egg. Why was this cello made? Because Bach was one of the greatest, if not the first, to really explore the use of the cello as a solo instrument. And this cello was 17 when Bach started writing the cello suites.
All right, well, you know something? Zuill Bailey, you're going to be down in Norfolk this weekend. Catch him there. And now we're going to hear some Bach on the cello from Zuill.
Thank you.
Thank you, Zuill Bailey and Howard, for bringing us that interview. Up next, the face gracing people